exposing the X in Y. The secret sauce to safeguarding your business is effective risk management. So, what's the prime directive of risk management? It's to reduce risk to a tolerable level. Not just any risk, but the risks that could shake your business to its core. Now think about your daily interactions with your computer. The most commonly used input device? That's the keyboard. And when you're navigating global waters, know your allies. The World Bank is not part of the United Nations country team. Understanding risk is crucial. It's the uncertainty when looking to the future. But who bears the ultimate responsibility for managing information security risks? It's the Chief Executive Officer. Risk management is the art and science of balancing uncertainty and foresight. Keep these tips in mind, and you'll be steering your business clear of potential pitfalls. Stay tuned for more essential business insights. Have you ever wondered why some companies thrive amidst chaos, while others crumble at the first sign of trouble? The answer lies in one word: risk management. Risk management is the calculated approach to identifying, assessing, and controlling threats. These threats, or risks, could stem from a wide variety of sources, including financial uncertainty, legal liabilities, strategic management errors, accidents, and natural disasters. Now, to manage these threats, there are several strategies that companies can employ. Firstly, there's avoidance. This strategy involves identifying a risk and making the decision to not engage in the activity associated with that risk. It's the better safe than sorry approach. However, keep in mind that avoidance may also mean missing out on potential gains. Secondly, we have reduction. This involves methods that reduce the severity of the loss. For example, installing smoke detectors in offices not only reduces the risk of fire, but also minimizes potential damage. Next, there's sharing. This strategy involves sharing risk with another party. An everyday example of this is insurance. By paying a premium, you share the risk of any potential loss with your insurance company. Lastly, we have retention. This is accepting the loss when it occurs. Retention is a viable strategy for small risks, where the cost of insuring against the risk would be greater over time than the total losses sustained. Remember, each of these strategies may be most effective in different contexts. The key is understanding your specific situation and making informed decisions. So to wrap up, risk management is a critical component of successful businesses. It involves understanding and controlling threats through various strategies, including avoidance, reduction, sharing, and retention. By implementing effective risk management, companies can not only survive in uncertain times, but also thrive. In today's world, where change is the only constant, risk management is not just an option, it's a necessity. It's the compass guiding companies through the stormy seas of uncertainty towards the safe shores of stability and success.
1. Why risk assessment is important for security? Answer: A. An important part of security because it helps identify potential security risks and vulnerabilities. B. It could be done whenever there is a change in the environment. C. Could be conducted periodically to ensure that the organization's security, management, and the board informations. 2. Does the company's risk reporting provide management and the board information they need about the top risks and how they are managed? A. Risk reporting starts with relevant information about the critical enterprise risks and how those risks are managed. B. Process for monitoring and reporting critical enterprise risks and emerging risks to executive management and the board. C. Monitoring and reporting. D. This process starts with enterprise risk and emerging risk. 4. Which of the following statements best describes risk? A. Uncertainty when looking to the future. B. Clarity in future decisions. C. Uncertainty when looking at the past. D. Certainty of not suffering harm or loss. 5. Which of these is not a source of risk? A. Political risk. B. Technology risk. C. Environmental risk. D. Functional risk. 6. Which of the following is an act of God? A. Power cut. B. A hurricane. C. McDonald's. D. A baby being born. 7. The project manager look into risks associated with A. On the project. B. In the project. C. On top of the project. D. Beside the project. 9. When determining the risk of an event or activity, it can be classed as major, moderate, or minor. Which of the following statements correctly describes the classification? A. Major cause total failure of 7 or more parts of the project. B. Moderate will hold up or increase costs in 1 or more areas. C. Minor will cause inconvenience and completely set the project back financially or in time. 11. Which of the following is a quantification technique? A. REPT. B. PERT. C. PET. D. PRET. 11. What are the 4 possible options when responding to risk? A. Avoid, transfer, accept, mitigate. B. Accept, mitigate, evade, transfer. C. Evade, receive, transfer, avoid. D. Mitigate, avoid, evade, transfer. 12. Identifying alternative strategies is also known as A. Contingency plan. B. Emergency plan. C. Backup plan. D. Incident plan. 13. Which factor is not normally considered in risk control? A. Cost. B. Quality. C. Effort. 14. Which of the following items is incorrectly categorized as a current asset? A. Trade receivables. B. Marketable securities. C. Short-term borrowings. D. Cash. 15. What is the prime directive of risk management? A. Transfer any risk to external third parties. B. Prosecute any employees that are violating published security policies. C. Reduce all risks regardless of cost. D. Reduce the risk to a tolerable level. 16. The most commonly used input device is the A. Mouse. B. Keyboard. C. Joystick. D. Scanner. 17. Which of the United Nations entities below are not part on the United Nations country team? A. UNDP. B. UNESCO. C. World Bank. D. UNOPS. 18. Which of the following statements best describes risk? A. Uncertainty when looking to the future. B. Clarity in future decisions. C. Uncertainty when looking at the past. D. Certainty of not suffering harm or loss. 19. Who is Metellus B. Nobilis Bulsba for managing information security risks? A. End user. B. Information owner. C. Chief Executive Officer. 20. Hazard is defined as A. A condition with the potential to cause personal injury or death, property damage, or mission degradation. B. A condition with the potential to cause personal financial loss or property damage or mission degradation. C. A condition with the potential to cause personal injury or death or mission completion. D. A condition with the potential to cause property damage or mission degradation or a revenue tax increase. 21. According to Mailer, what are traditionally the core 3 risk categories? A. Cost, schedule, and quality. B. Environment, cost, and legal. C. Resources, schedule, and health and safety. 22. It is risk to the existence or profit of the organization and may or may not have information security significance. A. Strategic risk. B. Tactical risk. C. Operational risk. 23. Which of these risks is not within the scope of financial risk management? A. Market risk. B. Operational risk. C. Health risk. D. Credit risk. 24. What does PMI stand for? A. Post Management Institute. B. Pre-Management Institute. C. Project Management Institute. D. Project Management Index. 25. Is an uncertainty that can have a negative or positive effect on meeting project objectives. A. Risk utility. B. Risk tolerance. C. Risk management. D. Risk.